Shana Tova. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sophia Perry. I have grown up at Temple Bethel for the past 20 years with my parents, Laurel and Grant, and my sister, Rachel. To me, Temple Bethel has always been a home away from home. Growing up, I knew that coming to Temple meant I was going to a place where everyone was on my side, a place where I could fully be myself. If this is your first time here, or maybe you've recently become a member, you'll soon understand what I mean. For those of you who have been here years upon years, you'll already know just how special our TBE community is. The longer you are here, the more you feel at home. And Temple Bethel truly is my second home, and our community is my second family. As I have grown from a shy 2-year-old into the young adult I am now, my relationship with TBE has morphed and changed just as I have. But it has remained a nurturing, supportive environment that has somehow always knows exactly what you need, whether that is an engaging Tot Shabbat, an escape from the trenches of high school homework, or a place to come home to as an adult and give back to the community that has given so much to me. One of my earliest memories at Temple Bethel is from this very room, hiding under the pews. But I wasn't in the middle of hide and seek, much to anyone's disgrace. Instead, I was hiding from the barrage of musical instruments that Rabbi Lieb, of blessed memory, was throwing at the congregation during one of the many musical Shabbat services. I wasn't hiding just once, or it just kept happening. Every time we went to Friday night Shabbat, I got chucked at. I spent quite a few months, maybe years, hiding every time the Micha Mocha came around, until I was finally brave enough to catch a tambourine and join in Miriam's song. Well, that little girl grew up, and I became a bat mitzvah in 2013, and I went through confirmation in 2016. I joined Speedy, our Temple Youth Group, and Nifty SoCal, a region-wide Temple Youth Group. I also spent every summer at URJ Camp Newman, making lifelong friends and experiencing unforgettable adventures. These youthful adventures were incredible and shaped who I am today, and would not have been possible without the generosity of our sisterhood, Cantor Elon, Rabbi Chuck, and a countless number of donors who contributed to our temple campership funds. Every summer, it rededicated my love for Jewish community and Jewish values, and I still carry those principles today. I am so grateful to our Temple Bethel community for their support to get me here. Since then, I went to Pennsylvania for college, then back to California, and now I live in the Valley. Even if it is a little schlep sometimes to get to Temple Bethel, it is important for me to remain connected to my temple. So when Cantor Elon proposed the idea of revitalizing our Temple Youth Group, I jumped at the opportunity to serve as the youth advisor. Last year, we got our feet under us with quite a few youth group events, including an overnight sleepover in the social hall, a successful Purim carnival, an escape room adventure, and more. I'm so excited to be leading our high school youth for another year, with so many fun activities ahead of us. As a young adult, it is so easy to become disconnected from our community with the hustle and bustle of life. But the roots I have put down at Temple Bethel have served as a guide that brings me back time and time again. Because of Temple Bethel, I found a place to discover and nurture my own Jewish identity, and now I'm excited about the role I can play in the lives of kids who are now sitting where I was 20 years ago, hiding from their own tambourines. I've enjoyed seeing our teens experience Speedy and Camp Newman in many of the same ways that I did, and I am assured that our temple remains dedicated to our community. I like to think that I've given back to Temple Bethel, but I know I'll never come close to what TBE has provided me. From a steady group of friends that I grew up with, from pre-K to confirmation, a lifeline to Camp Newman every summer, and to an engaged youth group that keeps me on my toes, I've loved every minute of it. This Rosh Hashanah, I hope that everyone takes a moment to think about everything that they have gained from Temple Bethel. Whether it's a spiritual connection to Judaism, a loving and supportive Havarah, or the many clergy throughout the years who we trust and respect, Temple Bethel has it all. Looking back, I realize more and more just how much of a blessing Temple Bethel has been in my life. However, I also realize that it could not have been possible without the countless donors that contribute to TBE's resources. In a few moments, the teens will be coming around with pledge cards for you to make a contribution to help the amazing community that TBE is continue. Please Please think about how our beloved temple has been a gift in your lives, and pledge generously so that these gifts can be passed forward to future generations. I will always be grateful to my parents who went shul shopping and happened to stop into Temple Bethel on a Friday night, for my life would not be the same without Temple Bethel. But think about it. Would yours? On the other hand, would Temple Bethel truly be the same without each and every one of us? Shana Tova.